What's going on, everybody? I'm Eating Things, and you're watching Less Than Rhetorical as we talk about the game of Rainbow Six Siege and how you can become consistently better at attacking in the game of Rainbow Six Siege. I get a lot of questions from people about, like, hey, can you make an attacking video? Hey, can you make a video talking about attack and, how to attack better in Rainbow Six Siege? Hey, I'm struggling with attack. What do I do? And so I've kind of thought about this for a while, and I've been thinking about what are some things that are extremely important that people just need to practice on a regular basis when they attack. And I've written down 5 things here that I believe are essential to consistently having good attacks. Now, a lot of times, attacking is where we all struggle the most, right? Because we get really good at defense, but then on attack, that's where we need teamwork. And so we end up struggling. So these are 5 things that if you bring this into your ranked game on a regular basis, these 5 things, you're going to find that you win way more attacking rounds than you probably should win. And I'm going to start with the first thing here. Stop taking things for granted. So I want you to think about this. Imagine that you're attacking Coastline. Not Coastline, I'm sorry, Clubhouse. You want to stop taking for granted that the other team is just bad and isn't going to defend the way that everybody needs to be defending the bedroom site. Let's just say that they pick the bedroom site, okay? So let's say that they've gone to bedroom and they're up there, and you think, I've got a great attack plan. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just jump in the gym window, and we're going to go ahead and plant. All right? And so you're going to take fuse. You're going to go to the gym window. You're going to fuse the window, blow off everything there. Maybe use your breaching charge to breach the castle barricade if there's one on there. You're going to hop in. You're going to plant, right? You're going to take thermite. You're going to open up the wall, the main breach, the jacuzzi wall. That'll keep people from coming over toward gym. You can cut off the 90 rotate. And between the two of you, just you and your buddy, just like that, you've just had this attack strat and you're geniuses. And oh my goodness, this is great. It's going to be easy. But you know, and I know that people like to peek that CCTV window. And you know and I know that they're going to get on that highway, they're going to look outside, and they're going to start shooting at you from inside the map, right? You and I both know that. Stop taking that for granted. You can't just be like, oh, well, maybe they won't do it this time. Oh, well, the window's closed, so I think we're okay to go. No, that's why you're losing attack rounds. Because you'll be in all this great position, you'll be ready to go, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's a guy just kills you, and you weren't expecting to die, right? You peek the window, and you go, oh, what was that guy doing over there? Why did he peek CCTV window? What just happened? Why did we lose? Oh, the diffuser's outside on highway balcony. Oh, there's only 20 seconds left in the round. Oh, and you've lost your attacking round, right? One of the things with solo queue is understand that if you die, you lose. You just need to understand that. You just got to accept it because there's no one else that's going to do the job except you. You're the one who's got to carry your team. So stop taking things for granted. Put a drone there. Take a drone in the prep phase and put it in CCTV. Put it in cache. Put it in rafters. Place it somewhere where you can see and check that area before you jump down and start working the gym window, right? Or maybe you could just put a teammate outside on flat wall and open up that breach on CCTV wall and just hold it, right? Something like that will protect you and allow you to win more games. So stop taking stuff for granted, not just on that one site. I'm just saying anywhere, all right? Point number 2, bring the right operators for the job you want to do. All right, think about this. Sometimes a plan is bad before it ever gets going. because you need specific utility for that plan to work. A lot of people try to force a plan when they don't have the right operators and the right utility, and that's why you're not consistent with your wins on attack. Sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't, because a good team will adjust and make it so that you need specific utility in order for that plan to work. Let's take Coastline, for example. Let's just say you bring Thermite, and Thermite, because Ace is banned, and your goal is to sit up on the roof, open the breach, and to hold across hookah billiards, hold across billiards to prevent anyone from rotating while your teammate goes into Aqua, gets control, and plants behind the bomb in Coastline, right? It sounds easy. It sounds like a good plan. It sounds like an easy win, and you're good to go. But the other team banned Ace. And let's say they banned Hibana too, because now you can ban up to 3 people. So let's say they banned Ace and Hibana, and they're playing hookah billiards. If you try to force that plan with Thermite, now you're hanging upside down on a wall where you can get shot from either the hallway on VIP Hall, or you can get shot from the luggage area because there's those 2 double windows on each side. It's just dangerous. It's just a bad plan. Somebody in a courtyard roaming below can just shoot you and you're dead. That's a rough position to put yourself in order to open that wall. And so maybe that's just not the right plan if Ace and Hibana are banned. Maybe you need to think about what's a better attack plan. Maybe we go for a hookah plan. Maybe we push in with Monty and Blackbeard. Maybe we put somebody like Osa on the window, or maybe we don't open that wall at all. We put Osa on the billiards window, the double window in billiards, and she cuts off line of sight, allowing your teammate to get Aqua control and then come in for the plant. And you might say, well, Tim, wait, don't want to take for granted the person in Sunrise that could peek you, or from Blue Bar maybe, and peek you and hop out and shoot Osa. You're right, you don't want to take that for granted, so maybe you send the rest of your team down below, to cover, to take out and clear Sunrise, or you leave a drone there in Sunrise, right? These are the things that you have to think about. That how do I change my plan? How do I not just force a plan with the wrong operators? So bring the right utility, the right operators for the job you want. That's point number 2. And that leads us to point number 3, which is you have to be adaptable. You have to be adaptable. Maybe I could say it this way. Stop forcing your plan. But Tim, I do the same thing every single time on every single map. That's because I have this routine and it makes me a good player, because I consistently do the same thing. Okay, well, that's good for you, right? You should do the same thing. I mean, consistency is important. You're trying to build consistency? Okay. Well, that's important, but you gotta understand that you can't force consistency. You can't force your plan just because it's your plan. And that's the plan you always do. Because people get smart. People recognize your plan. People start to catch on. People start to realize, oh, you know what? They're going to do the same thing with Monty and Smoke and Plants inside the archives room that they did last time. So why don't we put a C4 below? Why don't we get ready with Mira and, chuck a C4 over the wall, the soft wall or something? Or why don't we, put a bunch of Goyo fires over there and just burn time? People get smart, people change, and you become predictable when you do the same thing every single time. So be adaptable. If you see a gap in the defense, okay, go for it. Change your plan. The reason you're inconsistent is because you become predictable to better players. So, you may just need more information. In fact, that's probably a kind of leads me to point number 4. Information is absolutely key in this game, and that's why you have to use your drones wisely. So stop just taking things for granted. Make sure that you pick the right operators and the right utility. Be adaptable. And use this thing, for goodness sakes. It's here for a reason. It can help you to win games. You got to stop just sitting around in the prep phase, not paying attention. Instead, you need to take your drone and place it somewhere where it's going to be useful for you. Like, whoa, that's open. Like, maybe I'm going to put my drone right here. So it's cutting off anybody who rotates, and I can then call out for flanks on my team if my team's pushing master side. You know, maybe I'm going to take my drone and I'm going to put it up here in armory and hide it somewhere during the prep phase so that it's somewhere that I can get information in armory and it's not easily found. I don't know if that's actually a good drone spot or not. I've never really hidden a drone there. I usually hide it like up there. So, I don't know. Maybe you can get a drone like up here or something. Never tried that. I don't know. Experiment, right? Use your drones to your advantage. Try to put them in places where you can get information quickly and help you to know what's going on and what you're peeking into so that you can adapt to the enemy and you can bring the right utility because you know the information to begin with, and you're not taking for granted that you're just going to be able to walk in blindly. So use your drones wisely and use them frequently. I like to think about this rule, okay? Drone in the prep phase, make sure you save that drone because that drone is going to be one of your first kills because it's going to get you into the building. That is the information that will get you into the building. Number 2, your second drone is for when you breach a wall or when you're ready to take site. That's when you drone and you check everything before you go down for a plan, before you push into site. You're seeing where did they end up, where are the enemies. And then, of course, anytime you need information, you can use a drone. And 5, the 5th thing you need to do to be consistent on attacks is stop taking the enemy team for granted. All right? I said, boy, did I say that twice? Stop taking things for granted. And stop taking the enemy team for granted. I wrote it down 2 times. It is this important. Here's what I mean in this second time, okay? Think about like a rush strat, all right? You're going to go with Ying, and you're going to bring Capitao, and you're going to bring smokes, and you're just going to toss in a bunch of smokes, and you're going to hop in, and you're going to go for a rush plant, okay? That's going to work sometimes. It is gridlock. It's you throw stingers everywhere and you can jump in and plant. It's going to work sometimes. You should be doing that sometimes. But stop taking the other team for granted because sometimes it won't work. And the way in which you're going to know the difference is, again, by the information, knowing whether or not there's somebody there, or they have Jaeger, or maybe they have Pulse and they're playing below. If they have a Pulse and they're playing below down here, or a Valk and there's a Valk cam up here somewhere, man, you're toast. That plan's not going to work. And you're just going to leave your team in a really bad spot, being down like maybe 3 to 5, in man count, and the diffuser being stuck in a really unattainable position. Like that's just not good, right? Do they have a Mira? Do they have Goyo? Do they have C4s? Can they stop you from doing your plan? You just have to think about what is the enemy team gonna do? What do they have? And don't take it for granted that you can just rush or that you can just do whatever plan you want. So anyway, those are my 5 points. Stop taking things for granted. Bring the right operators to do the job that you want to do. Be adaptable. Use drones wisely and frequently. And because it's so important, I'm saying it again, stop taking the enemy team for granted. You do those 5 things and you will consistently get better on attack. I hope this has helped you. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching Less Than Rhetorical. And we'll see you on the stream or on the next video. Peace.